Well, hey, Life Groups, it's so great that you are gathering tonight. And I just want to take a few moments to give you a little recap of some of the things we spoke about on Sunday. We used this phrase that gratitude is a chosen attitude. We don't wait till everything is going right in our life and everything is lined up in our life. But gratitude is an attitude that we choose to live by. And I took you to a story that is found in Luke 17, and it was about 10 leper men who had been put outside of their community because of the condition of their skin. But when they saw Jesus coming from afar off, they began to shout out, "Lord, have mercy on us." And the whole story is about how when Jesus sent them to the high priest and said, "Go and show yourself to the priest and see what I have done," what he was in fact saying was, "You've called out to me for help. Do you believe I can do what you've asked me to do?" I wonder what it is you're asking God to do in your life. I wonder if you have the faith to believe that though you can't see the change yet, that God is actually answering your prayer right now. I wonder if you are willing to follow his instruction, whatever that may be. God often answers us with an instruction because God is always telling us that motion is required before a miracle is acquired. So God expects us to do all that we can do, and then he will do what only he can do. And so the lepers went on their way, and the word of God tells us as they went, they were healed. So I wonder what the challenge is to you today. Is God telling you to apologize to someone? Is God telling you to apply for something, to stop doing something you've been doing for quite some time? Because when you do what you can do, God will do what only he can do. So the lepers went just on his word. But what we focused on was the one that came back to say thank you to Jesus. One leper turned around. One man knew that gratitude should never be denied or delayed. And so he chose to come back to Jesus and say thank you. He knew, before I go into my tomorrow with the thing that you've given me, that I am going to be thankful for what you've done today. He understood a principle from Psalm 37, which says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." So often we find ourselves like the other 9 lepers that have run off, and we get so carried away with what God's done that we forget, and now the blessing takes precedent over the one who's blessed us. So may our lives and our mouths be full of gratitude to God. May we never be void of worship. May we never be missing from the church, because we want to live a life of gratitude that is thankful for what God has done. But this is my punchline. It was his obedience. It was the leper man's obedience that got him his healing. But it was his gratitude that brought him close to Jesus. When you have a heart that is grateful and thank you, it brings you close into close relationship to Jesus. And when your life is close to Jesus, things forever change. That which was lost can be restored. That thing that was broken in your heart can be healed. So I want to encourage you today. Maybe you could start a discussion in your group. What is it? Because only you can be thankful for the thing that God has done for you. What is there in your life that you could begin to delight yourself in the Lord and express your gratitude to him for? Have a great night.